Here's a little multiplication trick called vertically and crosswise. And this pattern can extend into more numbers. So for example, like a 3 by 3, 4 by 4, 5 by 5. But here I'm going to just start off with this 2 by 2 just to give you guys a little example of how this works. So over here you can see step 1, I'm basically going to multiply the rightmost row together. Then step 2, this is where the crosswise comes in. I'm going to multiply these two together and then add them to the multiplication of those two. Then step 3, down this side. So how's that going to look? Well, look here, the first problem. So we can see we're going to do step 1 would be the 2 times 6. So that gives us 12. And I write the carries down underneath. I know we've been kind of taught the other way to do the carries up here at the top. But that's garbage. So I'm going to show you guys a better way to do. Now here in step 2, we're going to multiply 4 by 6 and then add it to 2 times 1. So that's going to be 4 times 6 plus 2 times 1. So here we go, 24 plus 2 equals 26. So I'm going to write that like this, 26. And then step 3, over here, just going to multiply the leftmost row, or column, excuse me. So that'd just be 4 times 1. Now here's how we do the carries. So it's going to be 672. Okay, now let's try here another problem. 6 times 2, we'll say that's 12. And then we're going to do 1 times 3 plus, 1 times 2 plus 6 times 3. So we get 2 plus 18. That gives us 20. And then step 3, it's just that side there, so that's a 3. What do we get? Okay, here we go. Problem number 3. Let's do this together here. 4 times 7, that's going to give you 28. Then once again, I'm going to multiply 3 times 7, and then I'm going to add that to 4 times 5. So sometimes I like to write these out. So that gives us 21 plus 20, which equals 41. There it is. And then step 3 will be this 3 times 5. That'll give us 15. Now here's our carries this way. Oh, this 15, I could write it like that. So we get 1938.